Hello, internet world. Just getting everything set up over here on the stew side. If you're watching this on the flip, recommended settings is that 1.5. Speed it up, get all the information in. Got a lot to talk about today. Just getting my link out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you're vibing so far, tweet it out one time for your boy. But we're gonna start in about 30 seconds, so hang out. Let's turn this down before I start. Dun, da, da, da. Yo, what's up crypto world? What's up Zen world? What's up YouTube? What's up cyberspace? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / producer. Coming back again with another video on Monday, June 12th, 2023. I'm sitting down right now because it's time to get grounded. You know what I'm saying? It's time. This is the time when you put that ass in that chair and you start to DYOR. Because it's about to get rocky on the spaceship, y'all. Straight up, I can feel it. And it's exciting at the same time. Lots and lots and lots of new things coming to the Zen ecosystem, to the Zen strategy, whatever your strategy's been this whole time. But yeah, this is your boy Crypto Bruh. just a guy on the internet. You know what I'm saying? This video is not for entertainment purposes. La la la. I make music and shit, DJ and shit. That's my IRL world. You know, I do graphic design and different things. I keep myself active as a creative IRL. So when I YouTube, you just get a little portal into my strategy and how I'm vibing. So if you're vibing with me, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you tweet this out. More people, more algorithm, more users, more believers maybe. But let's get into it, man. Shout out to everybody that's here already. I saw Cashew in the chat. What's up, Cashew? Got Mike in the house, Jarvis. Sony was vibing with me. Thanks for vibing to the music, bro. I need to release that one as an NFT. I've been sitting on it for a while. It's a bump though. That's my little tech house vibe. But thanks for pulling up. The Crypto Barber in the house. Zen vibes. You already know. Crypto Boogie. Tony D. What up, y'all? Tree City West. Hey, man, Tree City West is on fire right now on YouTube. I wish I was using ChatGPT like you using it, bro. But we learning. See, it's like you got to keep stepping out of your environment, and that's what I really enjoy about the Zen community. So many people coming from so many different crypto environments. It's like nonstop learning, and that's kind of gonna be the direction of today. Pretty much all my puns intended are about education. And that's what I've been feeling about what happened this weekend. So we're gonna talk about it. I got Bitcoin up right now on the screen. We're gonna look at that. But what's up, Tree City West? What up, Thad? Thanks for pulling up. Ian Moody. Thanks for pulling up. You're going to want to sit down for this. You're going to want to sit down for this. This might not be the news you were looking for. Apestronaut, what's up, bro? Big ups from Kingston, Jamaica in the house. Hey, Jamaica in the house. Thanks for coming through, bro. HTN, Cray. Good morning, Zinians. Yeah, morning time here in the eastern side of the hemisphere of the United States. Believe in yourself. Damn, I love your screen name. Good screen name. That's a good one. Believe in yourself. Good morning, bruh, from Canada. Hey, shout out to my Canadians. But yeah, man, make sure you believe in yourself. Very important things to do. But yeah, right now I'm looking at Bitcoin. I was pretty bullish on it last week, right? But now it's pretty much confirmed throughout the week that it wasn't going to turn around. It confirmed like, hey, bro, yeah, you might want to start packing some lows. Now, the crazy thing is that this weekend, what happened in the Zen world, right? Talking about the XN announcement. So let me go ahead and pull that up real fast. I don't have the tab open. But the XN announcement changed everything and makes us all have to work again. Or if you've been working, it's all good. Nothing's really changed. The only thing that's changed is an additional token that is merging both Ethereum and Bitcoin together. That's kind of like the premise of the situation. Where the hell is this link at? Come on, man. That's not it. We've been playing with Vamp on X1, DevNet. It's cool. But yeah, here we go. Here we go. And you know what's crazy too? Is all of our Zen markets are showing us that people really understand what's going on. It's just like Twitter and, you know, those outlets of bringing your opinion to the internet, which everybody has the right to do. Straight up, you should be able to say whatever you want to say. You know, no censors. And that's what's cool though. It's good to see censors, or like it's good to see confusion, because confusion means that, hey, maybe this is gonna, you know, be thought out in the future, and all of this confusion will actually be opportunity for those that want to take risk, right? So that's kind of where I am. That's why I'm sitting in my seat, making sure my positions are on rock, because I got crushed in Zen Doge. I really talk about that shit. But DBZen is doing pretty good. It's actually holding up very well in the Zen world. And if we were to get lows in Bitcoin, maybe this is programmed, right? Or maybe what I'm trying to get at is maybe this news for the Zen world of, hey, you're not going to be able to burn DXN for XN. You're only going to be able to do it if you use Zen. So now instead of DBZen being a two-way portal into XN, it's just a one-way portal. Now it's up to pretty much the developers of DBZen now if they want to create some sort of XN interaction, right, with DBZen to get people involved. And there's a lot of different things that have been floating through my mind. I actually tweeted Razvin earlier this morning, and I was like, where's that? I like what Ronnie said here on the Twitter on the below. But I hit Razvin with the, could you build a dApp that burns DXN for future Zen that users could use in the 333 lobbies to get XN? Now, when I wrote this, I was just trying to think of an outside the box scenario, because now that DXN is not a two-way portal into XN, essentially the devs need to create something to make it interoperable with the XN world. So there's a lot of different things that I started to think of, and then it changed my actual like thesis on what's going on here. And what's pretty cool is it's like, yeah, follow me on Twitter, man. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. It's just crypto, bruh. Hey, I broke fucking 3,204 followers. That's wild. Shout out to everybody that's been following me, man. We rising to the top. The only thing that I've ever changed on this, because this is something I believe in, crypto is dead, but blockchain is forever, bruh. This is just a statement that I've been rolling with since like 2019. Blockchains are always going to be here, but there will always be a new crypto. So how you finesse through crypto is up to you. But if you want to stay locked in, you know, do your thing. Do your thing. But I was talking to Buddy, the homie Buddy. I'll be chatting back. I'll chat back on this bitch. But yeah, so me and Buddy are like chatting because I wrote this blurb. I said, everyone in crypto speaks from an area of care that cares only about their financial gains. Won't be much to gain if we don't figure out how to scale more humans into cryptocurrency or crypto. I didn't put currency, right? So I just had this thought today because this X1 news is more of an integration into the Zen ecosystem to scale in a little bit more activity, more than it is a division, right? I mean, there's only a billion coins, and the idea here isn't to be like pro fucking blockchain, or what the fuck did I say? Maxi to one blockchain. The concept is fair principles, Satoshi's vision, onboarding the masses. That's where I come in. Like I'm like, yeah, let's make a product that is focused on brand to make a mindset travel across different areas of industry, right? Whether it be NFT industry, whether it be Web3 industry, whether it be security industry, right? Like the cluster of what is cryptocurrency and all of the pillars below that would be building out what is the industry, right? So Zen mindset as a brand, crazy industry, makes me want to just get the mining algorithm tattooed on me. But I would never do that unless like we made a crazy killing in the idea of Zen, because it finally touched the masses. So I believe it has the best it's the best vehicle to start someone's crypto journey, because all you need is native coin and time, right? And then that crypto user can create a journey, whether that 15 million Zen at the end of their 400-day mint is worth anything. The idea of the interaction is what Zen was created for. All right, so we know that Zen is here for mass adoption. So if you believe in Zen, you are the Zenian. You are the mass adoption tool. That is where the real gains are going to come from. So it's just something that flowed through my head. But I was talking with the homie Buddy, and Buddy's like, ETH 80% allocation. The rest of the chains get 20%. That's fair crypto because ETH has more economical energy. Bitcoin gets the same amount of allocation, even though it dwarfs all of the other economical energy combined. That's not fair crypto. That's self-interest. And hypocrites, it's astoundings. So, and hypocrites, it's astoundings. So what's funny funny about what Buddy said here was like, when you really think about it now, if you're a Bitcoiner that likes Zen, right? Now you only get 33% of the allocation, but ETH people actually get 67%. So now we're like kind of going down that rabbit hole of really unraveling this. So I was like, that 80% concept is to actually bait in ETH whales. If they don't take the bait, then it won't matter because we can just jump, because we can just, that's what I say just, we could just pump all the Zen sub tokens in price and port the value back to ETH and burn for XN if we really want to play that game. So like that's what's crazy is that like the 20% of individuals getting Zen burn, they also are a really big piece to this because all the Zen tokens are perceived value. So now they're in the mix too. But this is really what I want to share with you guys. This idea here, and this is kind of what I got from the XN light paper. We'll go into it, but this is just kind of like my thesis now on it. That this shit is just about XN. It's not about Zen or X1 chain and distributing that and people that care about that shit. It's not really about anything else but the technology in X1 chain of merging the worlds of crypto. That's what I'm excited about. That's why I believe in X1 chain, and getting allocation from where I want it is where I'm going to be finding it. From this channel, on this channel going forward, we're going to be standing and sitting. All right. Hopefully we stand in most of the time. But like I'm saying this, the way that ETH whales get Zen is going to be through the 333 auction. And that's the 33% allocation of the Zen coming out, right? Or of the XN tokens. So that's one portal for ETH. If you have a lot of ETH, you should be burning for Zen, right? Or you could buy it if you want to. But you should be burning for Zen so you can burn in these auctions to be the best and get the most. Or we have another 33% that's going to be allocated for Bitcoin whales. They can get Vamp and port it over to Ethereum to burn for XN. So right now, anybody could be a Bitcoin whale if they want. Last week on the channel, we were actually buying VMPX on Bitcoin. And that's what my goal was to find, for some reason, I was like, I got to find a ramp from Bitcoin or from EVM to Bitcoin before XN, before X1 chain. Got to be in the mix before that so I can, be part of the industry as we get to a bigger and better experience, and I can kind of, I can speak for the beginning. So definitely I've already done this. Would I come back over? I don't know, right? So technically this is another portal for ETH people because they get the XN or they get the VMPX that turns into XN. So now ETH people got 66%, right? And then the people that get P.o.P, so the proof of burn, they get 34%, right? So technically, everybody on ETH has the opportunity of getting 100% of the XN. That's pretty much the major portal where all of this is going to be happening. As someone who's into the 20%, as I'm into like mining on AVAX and things like that. It makes it really cool as well, because now we know that it's a money race where if I'm not mining on ETH, I can be mining aggressively on a subchain and trying to get as much Zen as possible to be able to burn the most, right? That's who's gonna have the most Zen, not a buyer, it'll be a miner. But yeah, that's like my little review real quick on it, that all of this shit is for X1 for sure, but it has nothing to do with Zen. Zen is going to continue to perform excellently. It's going to keep burning, but we needed to shake out some of this thought that you like sit, because you ain't supposed to sit. The Zen is supposed to keep moving. The Zen is supposed to keep moving. What's up, Blue Bison? Wiggy wiggy. Welcome to the motherfucking show. I learned so much from Zen, dude. I am me too, man. I've learned way too much, and now I'm learning how you make a blockchain and merge all these worlds together. The architecture on this is pretty crazy when you think about how you merge all of these worlds, right? And something else I was thinking about with the bridges, the hardest part of a bridge is where are the bitcoins. Due to BRC20s, you don't need to know where the Bitcoins are. It's inside of Bitcoin. Where are the Bitcoins? Every fucking where. So that's what's really crazy about the integration between Vamp X on BRC20 and Vamp X on ERC20. Now, X1 just is going to be the, the computer, the cloud in the middle to be able to exchange this value. Now, those that say, well, fine, just tank Vamp X on either side, right? Or, manipulate it in some way, somehow. I don't know, man. We'll see how the manipulation can factor in. But I think the problem for most bridges is the type of value in which those are bridging. When you think about it, like it's like you want to take your Bitcoin and use it in Ethereum to get the yield. But when you port your Bitcoin over into ETH, you need to wrap it. Wrapping it means that it's fake. It's not a real Bitcoin. It's just a wrap Bitcoin. Real Bitcoin goes into a treasury or somewhere else. So that's the real problem, right? In a trustless, decentralized world, wrapping isn't the way. We don't want to go with wrapping. We want to go with fractions. I mean, now we have fungible versions, which isn't a wrap. It's more of a transfer of value, right? That's the OFTs. That's the BTCB. That's kind of where we are today. Why we use AVAX, because Avalanche is the blockchain exploring these Omnium fungible tokens, and they're the ones holding all of them. So of course we're over there on AVAX because they got all the liquidity, and that is the problem that X1 XN distribution is trying to solve with the way that it's being distributed out. In my opinion, we need that liquidity to move before it you know what I mean? Like you want to have liquidity, but you need buyers, or you need something to pump it all out. So it's like, how do we get all this liquidity out to the masses? And that's why Zen is so cool, because it's like, oh, time plus native get coins to masses, basically. Boom. So now how do we do that with Bitcoin bridging? You got the BRC20 that now you can utilize as a piece of Bitcoin and exchange that to Ethereum, where now that value from Bitcoin is going into Ethereum, but the value is tied to the Vamp token. So I think this is very fascinating, just the way that they're going to be building this. So let's just dive in on this. These gas fees on ETH. Oh, I love these gas fees on ETH. Yeah, man, you could be I don't know how they time it either, man. They be timing these news events around the lowest gas. Look how dead the ecosystem is, y'all. Like, no fucking meme coins, no NFTs. Like, we should be working at fast food already. We should be broke, but we're still here. I'm still here. I'm not turning around or anything like that. I don't think I need to. I've been in crypto since 2017. This is nothing new. What's really cool, though, is how interactive this particular lull is going to be before the next bull run. I'm hyped to be here right now. So seeing the gas this low, bro, this shit is at like 16 Gwei. Like, seeing it this low on a Monday at 9:52 proves we are in a bear market. That's all it proves. Proves we're in a bear market. Nobody's here, just us. Just y'all watching me. And we hope more people show up, but they show up later. They show up. They're retailers, bro. They're not here right now. Right now, it's just me and you and everyone else pushing coins around back and forth and shit. Let's be honest here. Not new money coming in. So this is why X1 comes out 2024, right? It's a better time frame. More users will be coming into the ecosystem of cryptocurrency, and it will be a gateway now, since it's attached to Bitcoin. It will be a gateway for users to find your coins or your bags. How about that? You're just in it for the bags. This is a way for you, for new users to find your bags, because you can't shill hard enough. So we need blockchain. But yeah, what is the X1 blockchain? It's a first principles based layer 1 Ethereum virtual machine compatible solution with Bitcoin integration. Right? We already know that. We need that. We need Bitcoin integration. That is mass adoption. What is X1 chain based on and why? X1 blockchain is a state of the art layer 1 EVM blockchain built on first principles, aiming, targeting, to revolutionize the blockchain landscape with a unique technical approach. I fucked your shit up there because I want to say it how I want to say it. Let's divulge into the technical and economical aspects that set X1 blockchain apart. Who the fuck wrote this? I bet Zensu wrote this shit. And typing and stuff. Let's get into it. X1 blockchain is using an open source blockchain project created by Polygon. Polygon enables development to effortlessly deploy chains without the need to design their own consensus mechanism. Ooh, we like that. We don't have to build anything. That I like. Read this. Okay. Polygon created blockchain to clone. Sick. Developers tweak, make Ferrari fast. Nice. By leveraging the proven technology of Polygon, that's what that means. By turning the Ferrari into a faster Ferrari, X1 blockchain ensures security and efficiency on chain, executed with a wide range of opportunities. Execution with a wide range of opportunities for customization, independence, and community building. Right? Make the Ferrari faster. That's all you need to know. X1 blockchain is an open source blockchain project cloned from Polygon that's going to make Polygon better. X1 blockchain. I don't know. I'm just reading it how I just see it right now, guys. What makes X1 blockchain unique? One of the core tenets of X1 blockchain is the reintroduction of fairness. Damn, reintroduction. Damn, I didn't even know we needed that shit reintroduced. That's news to me. Into a layer 1 blockchain realm. In line with the commitment, X1 blockchain's Coinbase will Codebase, excuse me, not Coinbase. They're not with Coinbase at all. X1's blockchain's Codebase will always remain open source, fostering transparency and encouraging community collaboration. So this is like a Craigslist for blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. The network adoption of permissionless model allows anyone to become a validator to ensure decentralization and inclusive ecosystem. That means anybody can become a node to support the X1 blockchain. So most places when you go to be part of their situation, or let's say like Ethereum, if you want to become a node validator on Ethereum, you need to stake as at least 32 Ethereum to ETH in order to become a validator. Now, if you've been in the ETH ecosystem since 2015, maybe you've got 32 ETH, right? Like maybe you were buying Ethereum at 15 cents and you already got your 32. You're wondering why you worried about me. You feel me? But that's what makes Ethereum and even Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an extremely expensive ecosystem to just join, bro. Like you can't just pull up and get Bitcoin. Like you need a lot of resources to create a Bitcoin, especially now that we're getting close to the halving and blah, 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 blah. So this does make X1 blockchain very unique. The idea that anybody can get passive income from providing power to the network. Validator, power, basically. That's pretty dope. And also we have the open, where is it at? Where did the word say open? Oh yeah, right here. Will always remain open source. This is an important piece as well, because this means that if someone doesn't even know about you and your Zen credits, but they know that there's a community of credit holders, they can go ahead and say, let's just open something up on X1 chain. There's a lot of users over there. It's powered by a gas token created on 12 blockchains. Let's go use the X1 blockchain because there's just users over there. So that's what makes this very unique. Not many blockchains are inviting code bases. Some of them are complex as F, and a code base, really just think of it as like a library. Like imagine walking into a public library. They're all pretty much the same. But then when you go to like a university or like a real library, you're like, bro, chill. Or how about this, like a collection of music, you know? How expansive is your library? Some people's code is just too epic for anyone to really just tap in and create. So it is cool that they're focused on making sure that this remains open source, remains uh, or has a commitment to the blockchain realm to turn up and make a real blockchain that everyone can use. What's up, y'all? Bruh, did you get a contact high from all the smoke coming down from Canada when you retweeted the orange sky? I didn't get contact high. I did get a sore throat. My throat was scratchy AF the whole day, bro. I'm good off that one. What up, though, Brian? Welcome to the chat. What up, David? July 4th, Vamp auction, ETH gas will be a full block at 75 Gwei, which works out to about $400. Gonna be an expensive burn of ETH. Yeah, man, they're going hard on that one. When Vamp was minted on Bitcoin, it cost around $700 to get some Vamp. People who got in really early, within minutes of the tweet before the herd showed up, they got in for a decent price. But most of the herd that got Vamp X was paying roughly $700+. So that's what they're emulating in the Vamp X auction. We'll talk about that real quick. But just breaking down this this light paper so that y'all can really understand it if you haven't read it yet. But yeah, the X1 blockchain inspires to be a bridge to divide between the Bitcoin and EVM ecosystems, ushering a new era of interoperability. Through a decentralized bridge, it will facilitate trustless swaps between BRC20 ordinals and ERC20 21s and 1155 digital assets. This seamless integration fosters collaboration and synergy between these two prompt blockchain platforms. Now, this is huge. BRC20s and BRC 721. So I'll show you that this is already real. We'll give a shout out to the D gods. Maybe that's why I've met these fools and I turned up with them. You know, the homie I know from the longest time ago happens to be part of the bozos. And that is a super sick derivative of D gods. But let's see, how can I find out where are they at though? Where y'all at, man? Well, basically, okay, here we go. So I like D gods. This is a NFT project, started on Solana, then they ported themselves to Ethereum, and then they ported themselves to Polygon. So they're very invested in the crypto industry, and they have a following that has now been ported between 3 portals. Okay, they went from Solana portal to fucking Ethereum portal, and then they went to fucking Polygon portal because the ETH fees were too high. So this is an NFT community that is looking for integration. They've hopped 3 times. 3 fucking times. Like, it's ridiculous. And again, like, look, you got a migration. They got a migration portal, bro. You know that they hop around too fucking much. They had to make a navigation tab on some tech shit. Fuck, y'all need a navigation tab? People only come to your website to look for migration. So DGA's huge. Again, 9 ETH to get one of them to be part of the club. But this is why I really like them. They got all these cool clubs. This is how I feel about Zen World right now. Zen World is kind of like doing the same thing D Gods is doing. And that's what I mean. This is a collective mindset that we're all a part of, whether you want to be a part of it or not. If you choose Zen and you like it, you done ate the apple. And I think it's the closest thing we're gonna get to fair, because like again, if you do want to get into D Gods, you needed to know about the Solana shit, and nobody in crypto was given 2 rats asses about a hackathon hosted by Solana. Nobody cares. So it really isn't as fair as what we're looking at now, which is the X1 concept here, right? Because now what we do is we get their business. DGods has all of these derivative projects, and look at that, they made a Bitcoin one. So DGods has already started their journey into BRCs. Now you got to stop them. Now you got to go and be like, hey, you guys, calm it down, man. Y'all turning up too hard. You guys are connecting the ecosystem. Stop it, right? So right now they don't probably have the best bridge to bring some of this stuff over, and I don't know how this works, right? I don't know their socials and stuff. So I see, oh, oh yeah, 335 DGods inscribed on the Bitcoin blockchain. Now, since these are ordinals on the blockchain, that's when X1 chain comes into play. DGods users would be able to use X1 chain, or DGod developers would it be able to develop under their migration app that they've already had, right? This is just hypotheticals. None of this shit is set in stone. This is just why the tech needs to exist, why there needs to be competition in bridge. It's a great product. Again, Zen World is an amazing product. One of the best in crypto right now. Brand, community, everything. And then this is epic, dude. Ordinals and ERC 721s. So that's another bridge. You'll have an NFT bridge that can pop off. BRC 20s, of course. That's the Vamp bridge. That's me going from Vamp X BRC 20 to Vamp X ERC 20. Maybe if you want, you can burn some of those ERC 20s. 4X and up to you if you want to. But yeah, this is really, really big news. This whole block here is pretty big, guys. But I get it. We all wanted to burn our DXN to have two ways in to the Zen, the XN. We just wanted two ways in, but we still have that, which is going to be VPMX launch on July 4th. Another way in if you want to take the opportunity. If you don't have the economical energy to make it happen, maybe this is why we see a dip in Zen. Maybe people do sell some of their Zen for ETH to get ready for the VPMX launch. Now, us as a community, we never saw this coming, right? We knew some support is down there, so there is a level of, how do you say, it can only go so low. And we're at those levels on all Zen tokens right now. It can only go so low before there's more buyers. And buyers are believers at this point in the Zen ecosystem as well. There are people who believe in and believe whatever they want to believe in. You know, it's not a bunch of, it's a bunch of hypothetical believers right now. We all have these weird theses that we think is going to go this way, that way. But it's never changed. The mission has never changed, which is max mint Zen, because the ecosystem will be in an abundance in 2024, which that's when all of the products will come out. In 2024, everything will be rolled out based on the abundance, because right now there's not enough Zen due to time. And that's why you know it's going to work. I haven't even looked at Zen Turbo. But yeah, Zen Turbo proves to us that this shit is just time. All we got to do is breathe and build so that everybody can use our bridge, and then not build their own bridge, because our bridge has the most fees, which it will have, because it's going to have BRC Vamp X going back and forth, and then the Zen tokens going back and forth. So I can see a lot of fees occurring in this bridge. On both sides, on the ETH side and the BRC20 side, and again, the Zen world is based on gas, so it is one of the best pairing tokens in crypto to pair your native coin with. And now Zen is connected to Bitcoin, and we'll have Bitcoin BRC20 derivatives connected to it as well, bringing value back and forth between Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I mean, only so many people are going to understand this. I literally just showed you that this is already happening. So whether you want to get with it or not, I don't know. But yeah, performance, X1 DevNet, I'm on that. Go try it out. XN is the native token. That's what we're talking about. It's going to be delegated proof of stake. That's why anybody can stake it and become a validator. X1 blockchain upholds fair distribution mechanism for XN by completely avoiding any form of pre-allocation. It's all information, whether or not you want to take it. This approach guarantees an equal opportunity for all participants. XN plays a critical role within the ecosystem, enabling validation, delegation, and staking operations that contribute to the chain security consensus. So yeah, you'll be able to stake your XN and then you'll be able to reap rewards. XN is also deflationary, so there's a lot of yin and yang going on here, tokenomics wise, that make the conversation about who gets what kind of dumb. But hey, everybody has the right to believe whatever they want, and I still believe in DXN. But this kind of shows you that people don't know what the fuck they're doing. I was already saying this, and I got baited back the fuck in because I was following the crowd. And 12 ETH. Let's see what we finished today at. But yeah, this is why DXN needs to start burning it. And I was saying, Razvin, it's time to start burning this shit. That's all that means. It means that the burn isn't going to be towards an XN token, which is kind of dead value when you really think about it. It should be burned towards something more than just XN. Come on, guys. Let's think about this shit here. We just want one? Nah, bro. We want many. We want many. So let's think bigger. Let's raise the bar than just burn the coin for XN. One-sided argument. But yeah, XN coin tokenomics. XN coin has an initial supply of 1 billion, so it ain't even that many coins. Hella no coins over here. Oh man. X1 blockchain provides block producers receive XN tokens as rewards for each successful block produced block, effectively increasing the total coin supply over time. Wait a second, what the fuck does that mean? Oh, initial supply. Oh, so actually it's not a cap supply. Oh. Actually, guys, okay, so I didn't read this before I pulled up. Yo, we freestyling right now. We learn it together. Yo, Blue Bison with the 5. Any idea on what it will cost to mint 39K Vamp? Would it be similar to minting a Centurion? So the Centurion fills a block as well. So yeah, it'd be roughly around the same price depending on gas. It's going to be really dependent on gas, but it should be just around the same price, like $700, $1,000 for one batch. So be ready for the mint if you're trying to mint them. Hopefully gas stays low. Hopefully gas doesn't ramp up. If that's what's really cool that this happened right now, because if crypto is really gonna sell off, this is the best time to deploy a token because the gas will be so low from no activity of any other product. Kind of bananas how we got here. Confused. When we mint Vamp X on ETH, do we get 3xN every Vamp X, or do we burn Vamp X on ETH to receive 3xN for every Vamp X? Exactly. So you only burn Ethereum Vamp for XN. But if you have a BRC20 version of Vamp, you have to bridge it over and then you can burn that Vamp token. This yin and yang concept should create some sort of price appreciation for the Vamp token as people burn or delete the token for XN, and as new Vamp, or not new Vamp, but as Vamp is bridged over. My point of interest that I really want Jack to kind of bring into existence is, well, this is what I was thinking. I was like, well, how do you answer and address the idea when we burn on the Vamp on one side? Like, how do we get Vamp again? What I'm thinking is that this ratio of creation would be saying that it's, at that point, it would be multiplied by 2. But then it would be saying that Vamp coming in would need to then go to the Vamp back on the VRC20 side. So like the supply and demand balance would mean that Vamp X would just completely skyrocket because everyone would need to delete all the coins before we can get to that discussion. And that's kind of why I'm like, oh shit, like the Vamp X tokenomics actually are built for that thing to be nuts. Because it's going to burn, again, for XN token. and it's the only one that's going to do it. Taking DBZen away did nothing more than created another hyper, uh, not a hyperinflation event, but like, yeah, it's creating an event where now everyone's going through one portal. And at one point, we had a bunch of portals. We still have a bunch of portals, but we almost had one other portal, which would have been DXN. And that's not really fair. I mean, it's fair, but we should also see if this can survive. Can it survive? This is an amazing idea. And XN shouldn't save it. The users should use it. And do they understand it? Is Roz and the team explaining it to the people correctly? Can the people understand and retain? Like, I don't think so. I think everybody doesn't know how to play. And we had a great start off with the DGens, but now the Wells have completely taken over. And how much ETH went into the pool? And it's just going back to the argument again. I'm going to hang out though with DBZen. So I'm going to ride it out for a little bit and just watch it for like the next couple months. 12. So we got 12 ETH that went into the pool. So I'm going to ride it out. They have DBZenFTs that are going to be coming out, burning future Zen, pumping the shit out of Zen price. You know, just a lot of different things that DBZen team is doing makes me still bullish on today's volume. And it also, again, it's an educational tool. I'm learning that the market ain't ready, man. Market ain't ready. We definitely are in a bear market. The market is not ready. Everybody's looking for a hopium pump. And then they're so looking for it that they are like explaining the hopium instead of like progressing the conversation. Yeah, Zinians into CrossFit for sure. Yeah, we're hella CrossFit crypto users. All we do is do crypto shit. We jump through hoops and loops. Everybody's like, damn, y'all need to calm down. Stop making all those coins. We didn't make a bunch of coins. We're making feedback loops. You need hella feedback loops in order for the DNA or like the core to be able to ravel out, right? So Zen is the core, and now all of these pieces are the like the raveling DNA particles, right, that are starting to build the real concept of the ecosystem that's going to expand over the next 8 years as the core becomes more and more scarce. That's why the golden goose is still Zen. Kind of started off that way. Like, we had too much faith in the DBZen, but that's our bad for believing in the old narrative, which is you can just burn a coin to bring value. That's not the case. You cannot just burn a coin to bring value. You need to bring math into it. Like, I think DBZen still has the math. Again, we're right here at the very bottom. So all this turbulence is happening when everyone should dump their coins, but they're not, because the game can restart at any moment, and we know Zen is coming out. So there's no reason to capitulate out right now. Now, somebody might, who knows? The whale might do it because they hate you. I'm just kidding. The whales love us. They make money with us. But it would be up to them if they want to get out. Really, what DBZen is teaching us is, again, it's about this DEX here. This DEX is going to be what the bridge is like. Learning how these DEXs work with Zen products is going to teach you why there's so much value that's going to be going into Vamp X bridge, right? That bridge is going to be a way for people to go back and forth, but in different ways, man. And it's very bullish. Bullish. How are XN coins distributed? The distribution of the XN coin is closely linked to the Zen ecosystem, actively on 11 different EVMs, as well as the Bitcoin blockchain. There's 3 different ways to get XN coin, distributed coin, whatever. Uno, any wallet address that participates in Zen's proof of burn using various Zen-related projects is qualified to receive an XN coin on the XN blockchain promptly based on the market cap ratios of each blockchain. So this is an important thing, guys. This basically was one of the moments where I read it. I didn't read this whole thing. That's why I had an aha moment with you guys. But when I read this part, because I just wanted, I was not being Zen. I went straight to the coin distribution instead of reading all the other shit. And it happens. Gotta go back. Gotta check yourself. But yeah, any any wallet address is participating in the Zen proof of burn. So that means on all 11 chains, if you're burning coins, it's gonna be in value, like it's gonna be basically all together based on the blockchain's market cap ratio. So now, what that means is you really do need to pay attention to coin market cap, and you want, and I mean, this just validates why we're mining on AVAX, right? So I've been doing all the right moves. I've been moving with blindness. I had a blindfold on this whole time, but I was basically using common sense. So it does look like Binance chain is a great chain to mine sub network Zen on. Polygon will still be a good chain. AVAX is a good chain. And then they say 11. I guess we need to get some clarity now about the burn. None of us asked Mr. Jack Levin if he's re-including Doge chain and OKX, because then OKX would actually be a good chain to be burning Zen on, because it's got a high market cap. So we gonna need some clarity on that one. So far, I'm just looking at the top 50. So it looks like we only got 5 blockchains in the top 50 currently that would be the smartest place to burn or to mint Zen, so that you can find yourself burning the most, because it's gonna be based on weight. So that's what's really, really cool too. I wish I had a burn document already, but long story short, it's not about the dollar amount. So yeah, you could have $1,000 on Ethereum and get 1 Zenterion, which can gross you 1 billion Zen, or you can have $1,000 worth of xeNFTs on AVAX that grosses you 1 billion Zen per xeNFT, however many 1,000 is. I don't even know. I've never just went on that kind of. Where is it? Where is that? Let me see. Them shits is $7 right now. So yeah, I guess you get 7,000. So you get 7,000. So you get 7 billion Zen on AVAX with $1,000 versus getting 1 billion Zen on ETH. This is creating this conversation on purpose. Now burning ETH, you get 80% more. So that, I'm like, man, that fucking sucks. But what that does do, what that does do is it provides a market for every other Zen token. Because now it's like, if you're participating in Zen just to get X in, you should just be burning it. You shouldn't be selling any of these coins. All of the coins under Ethereum. And it's actually a pretty dope strategy, because now my ETH Zen is super precious, where I can mint it as I go. And then I can use one of the top blockchains based on market cap, which I chose AVAX. I could choose one and go hard on it and figure out my competition. And again, that's why all I was thinking about was competition. And I like the fact that AVAX has no competition right now. I could be the whale and everybody has to pull up. You could be the same because no one's there. Everybody's everywhere else but there. But yeah, looking at these now. What's 7 billion AVAX right now in Zen price? Because that's what's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to get at. Now the pressure is on the price, because if everyone burns all of the coins, what we've realized on AVAX is that the fully diluted market cap is very, very, very low compared to what the market cap should be. Which means that if there was a buy rally to continue here, the price would go crazy to get to this, or to try to get, it would basically saying it needs to be here. So we know it's not where it needs to be. We need more AVAX printed in order for these two things to come together, and or we get more liquidity, more price action, and then this naturally starts to go up. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen on a liquidity pool, because there's actual value, which is the Zen, to get to the other side. And that's kind of why it's like, it puts the thing into perspective right now where, hey, what if OKX is allowed to start burning again? Should I go over there and then just buy $1,000 worth of Zen? Right? Should I go and put some economical energy towards here, buy 1,000 and get 1 trillion Zen? and just get my trillion, because I could do that right now, right? That's what's happening here. Where the whole thing is expanding further beyond the idea of like you're stuck in an Ethereum, and that's just for the distribution model for the proof of burn, because you could essentially go buy some Zen on any network and just burn it for XN on any network. It don't matter. We need that though. We need that. You see, most of the other Zen projects have have a very or like the fully diluted and the market cap are super close to each other. Only AVAX is the one that has the significant difference between the two because of how much Zen has been burned already and how much Zen is being created. So again, that's the science project I want to fuck with. I want to fuck with supply and demand. I think that's it. July 4th will be party time. Distribution to the wallets would have doubled rewards for participating. If you sell, for example, your DXN, you're transferring, you're burning the right. Yeah, you could transfer your DXN, I guess, into Zen and then burn that. But that's what they want. That's what they want. They want you to keep staying in the lobby. And if they were to delete that, then the game wouldn't work. And that's what happens when you burn DXN. Some people won't enter the lobby, they'll just buy the DXN, which kills it. The hopium was that you would build a blockchain on top and try to solve the entry, but they don't want to do that. They want y'all to solve how people come in. As evil as that laugh sounds. They want you to solve it. How am I going to solve this problem? I'm going to choose the lowest supply, bro. We burning whatever's low. So Moonbeam is another one. And now look at Moonbeam, and I hear Moonbeam and Eve Moss are sleepers. So I'm not saying don't go burn over there, because it sounds like those communities are saying watch your back. Watch your back. In a bull run, we might have a ton of stuff going on, which is awesome. Awesome competition. So Eve Moss, like I said, I learned that Eve Moss is on, it's down. But there is some FUD here, which is just like, yo, you got to watch out for the security tokens. Eve Moss is connected to Cosmos. It's not Cosmos, so it's not a security, but they did say Cosmos is a security. Who would have known? Polkadot, though, hasn't hit that list, and that's Moonbeam. So if you are looking for some extra, read all about it. What's going on? I ate an edible, and I power napped on the couch. Yo, bro. We showing everything Zen right now. Oh, here, I guess I should talk about these other parts. So through the specific Zen burn smart contract on the E-chain, allowing people to burn Zen directly in an auction, that's lasting 333 days for a 24-hour period. So that's the auction. Through participants, through participating in a 8 to 12 hour mint rush on Ethereum chain by minting a bridge token called Vamp. So this is the other way. Now this is the one where there was a lot of controversy because people said, "Hey, you added another token." But this mint rush for 8 to 12 hours, again, this is mimicking the BRC20 experience. That's all it is. And this Vamp token, y'all have all rights to dump it. The low on Bitcoin was 5 cents. So we'll see if it gets dumped. They have already explained what the utility is going to be. You'll be able to stake Vamp X and get utility fees from the bridge of BRC20s and ordinals going back and forth, as well as the bridge fees of people bridging their Vamp from Bitcoin to Ethereum. They've already explained in depth who the target audience is. Again, just for those that just showed up, BRC20 ordinals, which are equivalent to ERC20 721 NFTs. One more time for your mind. Brands are already building. They're already building. So we don't have to worry about building anything. This is an outside network building Bitcoin to Ethereum communities. So there's a need for this bridge. So this rush is basically just going to give you that Vamp token so you can stake and get those bridge fees. Other than that, I mean, there's no other way to get DXN. But again, I mean, if you want to get a head start on this, you could just go to Unistats and get yourself some Vamp right now, and then participate in the social experiment when everybody starts to port over. I won't be doing that because I want my fees in Bitcoin. Yeah, when it dumps under a penny, it's time to pounce. Yeah, if everybody's gonna go and just like wreck themselves and dump their VampX, so be it. Like, it just kind of shows you, again, it shows you where you are in the market. If there was more intellect, I'm not saying people are stupid, but if there was more people buying for the long-term investment, because that's a real intellectual purchase. Like, you're like, I'm trying to get into this for 2-3 years, right? I want to park and sit and not bounce out. That's the decisions you're going to make. And that's why ETH and Bitcoin have been the safe plays for those users. All they got to do is wait 4 years and they get a price appreciation. They don't get to hear about none of the dumps and all the such. So if we do get a dump on it, we get to know what's going on. But you can see here, maybe this is going to be the floor price. We've been trending around 13 cents, 14 cents for the past couple days. So maybe we get a dump here. But the prices are pretty high and people don't understand. I won't lie, you were able to get Vamp. I mean, if you've been watching the stream, we were buying Vamp for under $100. We were buying Vamp for under $100 on Bitcoin. Now no one's selling Vamp for under $100 on Bitcoin. Damn, wish I bought some more. Yeah, there's no $100. Like, I was getting Vamp for nothing. Yeah, that means I was getting Vamp for nothing. And if you jumped on board, you got some too for nothing. Now the way that this works is like because BRC20s aren't high tech, it's kind of like an Atari. So since it can only process so much, like a game called Pong, couple things on the screen, couple up, down, right, left type controls, you have to actually put what you want inside of a batch and sell it all at one time. So like this user is like, all right, I'll sell 420 VampX for 17 cents each. So if you want to get some of my batch, you got to buy it for 17 cents. And that's the first under $100 one I've seen where you can get 420 for 17 cents, which isn't bad. Because let's say VampX goes to $1 on the ETH side, you can port it over and you've made a pretty nice trade on your 420 Vamp. And that's basically what you could do right now. If you really want to see through the smoke, Vamp X is being designed to be a sell fest for the Zenians. If you really want that ARB opportunity, it's like in your face, but you have to understand why it's like that. But will I be personally sending my Vamp X over? No, because I want to have as much Vamp X as possible. And maybe that will do something. Maybe me talking about this will create something that I didn't think about, which I'm now thinking about, which would be people actually dumping this side of the chart too in response to the ETH side, which would then give us a discount on Bitcoin BPMX. Holy whoa. Yeah, if we could get a discount on BPMX, that would be amazing. Will we? I don't know. But that would be what would happen in this scenario. If they decided to dump the ETH side, this side should dump as well, should follow. And then what would happen then is you can acquire more of these tokens to stake towards a bridge and get fees on either side. You get ETH fees on the ETH side, and you get Bitcoin fees on the Bitcoin side, and it's up to you what you think is more valuable to yourself. I think I'm gonna be playing with the Bitcoins, I'm sorry. I want some more Bitcoins. I see the vision in Bitcoin, and it not being a security is just perfect, bro. It's perfect. What happened to X1 if Polygon goes down? X1's not Polygon. It's a fork of Polygon, and it has its own nodes, has its own network of computers. So Polygon has nothing to do with X1 chain. It's just a skeleton we have cloned. The world works around the US SEC. That is a fact, Damien. They do that. That's why I'm a little bit more into the Bitcoin stuff right now. I think that that was a real freedom port of my creativity. I was porting a lot of creativity and innovation into the Ethereum world, and now I can see ETH as more as suits. I don't know. Maybe I'm having this weird cyberpunk transformation where it's like, yeah, dude, I really believe in making sure crypto is better for humanity. And even though Michael Saylor owns all of the Bitcoins, maybe I can pry some of those Bitcoins out of his users' hands because he might have the users, but those users have the coins and they're going to want a bridge, man. I think BRC20s are going to be important pieces. Some people they will not want their deeds on Ethereum. They will want, maybe they'll buy the deed on Ethereum and then bring it to Bitcoin, which is a better environment of security, less attack fields, less opportunity for things to go down. I could definitely see that. In case, and where I'm getting this fucking term from is if you go look up ERC 721s, like go and like look this shit up, bro. This isn't just gas. All right, this isn't just gizzazz. This is facts that ERC 721s are deeds. They are deeds with photos on top. Where does that shit say it? Here, I guess I gotta just find it. I don't know. Where is it at? Oh yeah, right there. Simple summary, crypto bro. So yeah, the simple summary of an ERC 721 is a standard interface for a non-fungible token, also known as a deed. Ladies and gentlemen, straight up from the ERC 721 standard document. So deeds. Some people aren't gonna want their deeds on ETH because ETH is fucking weird sometimes. And I can see why there's a push to get deeds off of ETH. That's what like DeGods like. DeGods. That's why I feel DeGods were like, we need to make the initiative to bring our community to Bitcoin because we know the value of the deeds will be astronomical more expensive than a value deed on Ethereum. Like ETH is just becoming disinflationary, but works off the backbone of scammers, like of people playing with people, of developers cloning other things. Like that's all it is. The innovation in Ethereum is Ethereum itself, but not things on top of it. And yeah, that's kind of why I might have to change my .eth because I'm starting to believe it, man. I'm becoming a cyberpunk. I'm feeling Bitcoin is the wave, and now knowing X1 chain could be my freedom portal to totally rid myself of the Ethereum world, but still enjoy their products. And you know, have Vamp X on both sides, have Zen printing over there, still be a part of the product. But I'm moving my narrative to XN, choose X1 chain, grabbing the things that are going to give me the best experience over there, give me the best fees. And I think it's possibly going to be Bitcoin. Ain't nobody got time for Bitcoin, bro. All right. Those users have their Bitcoins on Coinbase. Yeah, man, we're going for a bank run. Actually, I'll show you it. Bitcoin, what is it? This one? Oh yeah, CoinGlass. I gotta smash. I gotta smash soon. Do a Twitter poll at least and ask the community, Levin. Why? Why do you want a Twitter poll? That doesn't do anything. Who cares about Twitter? That's just a bunch of people sitting on their couch, scratching their ass. Right? Zen is gonna be a real world product. No need for a Twitter poll. It's gonna flex on its own. Where's this thing at? Bitcoin. Yeah, let's go to Bitcoin. I forget where it's at on here. Darn it! I should have keeped it up. Should have keeped it up. But I had a site that showed me how much Bitcoins were on every exchange, and I noticed that the Bitcoins are starting to leave exchanges. Let me see here. So yeah, the grayscale. Where's the regular Bitcoin? Oh, right here. All right, for sure, we found it. So you'll see here, like, look at Binance, man. This is on-chain data, bruh. Yo, what up, Brad? Welcome to the chat. You know me, I'm gonna go ahead and DOIOR, make sure that I'm not saying some bullshit. But you'll see here, Binance chain, last 24 hours, 8,000 Bitcoins off they shits. In the last 30 days, 36,000 Bitcoins have left Binance. Now, I don't know if you know, but that's kind of fucked up for them. They make a lot of trading fees off people holding their Bitcoins there. So they still have a lot, 511,000 Bitcoins. Same with Coinbase. Coinbase has people actively taking their Bitcoins off of Coinbase, right? Actively. Bitfinex, for some reason, people are adding, and OKX as well, people are adding. And I wonder why on OKX, right? OKX is not even an American exchange, but their DEX is something that has been very impressive to me lately, and why I'm kind of getting bullish on Zen. If Mr. Jack Levin can let me know that we can burn those tokens for XN, I'll bring my value over there. But if not, fuck that shit. Gemini too. Wow, they've been having a lot of rise. Maybe it's because they're not under attack by the SEC. But yeah, there is a bank run happening on Bitcoin from the exchanges, because fuck these exchanges. They shouldn't have it. You should be bringing your Bitcoin to your own wallet, using Vamp X, right? Turning it into Vamp X, and then staking that shit in a bridge to get liquidity fees as people go back and forth. Now that is some trustless yield. And we're seeing that right now play out in DBZen, and that's why I'm still bullish on DBZen, because DBZen still has players, even though it's not a lot. But it's showing us that there's a market for this action of value. I want this value. Avalanche still numbers are rising, not too much, but again, max minting over there. I hear people are max minting like crazy in Pulse Chain, which is really cool. Yeah, they got way more minters than Avalanche and Moonbeam now. And Ethereum, 2 times the amount. Wow, that's pretty cool. Go Pulse Chain. ETHMOS, of course, they're just tearing it up. ETHPAL, they're tearing it up, but they had a lot of free coins. I don't know if ETHPAL as a blockchain will get enough market share, but at least they will have a lot of experienced Zenians, that's for sure. Polygon doing their thing. Active miners, 77 million. OKX, only 23, man. What's going on over there? What is going on? But, all right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Let me look at the Zen chart at Dunsey, because I gotta go do some stuff. So Zen chart is slowly getting to a level in which I was watching last week or the last 2 weeks, which was the 5 zeros and a 12. Again, there's a lot of support there. If we're gonna break here, we're gonna go all the way down, straight up. So next stop will be lows, 6 zeros and an 8. Do we get there? I don't know. I don't think the FUD is that extreme, but it's up to you. Do whatever you want to do. But that's what would essentially happen. If we break this support of 12, 5 zeros and a 12, more than likely going down, because yeah, whales control the price on Ethereum. Now, what does that mean for other chains? The sky is the limit. I noticed that on AVAX, there are some profit takers, but the trades are so tiny because there's no liquidity. If I could save this, I would build my first liquidity dApp on fucking Avalanche. I would build it on Avalanche and take over their community. But yeah, we didn't get oversold on this dump here. So recovered nicely. Maybe we're just making a new all-time low. So Avalanche is on all-time lows right now. This is good for Avalanche. That means that this stuff is basically free. But again, it's in my opinion, it's like it's mimicking Ethereum, so I don't recommend you buy it. I recommend you mint it, because you'll have more later for what you're paying today. And buying it won't get you enough. Like, you spend $1,000 and you're gonna wreck the price in yourself. So don't do that. Again, you'd want to spend $1,000 on not financial advice, just using numbers. Fuck it, $100. Spend $100 on Ethereum or spend $100 on Avalanche just to get the product Zen. You'll get more of it on a subchain than you will get on Ethereum, straight up. But yeah, it made an all-time low. Lots of price appreciation going on there. Everything is kind of going down. Everyone's kind of selling. I'm still burning though. I'm burning for Phoenix. I'm burning for DBZen. Keeping it going. Not going to stop this train. And waiting for the lows. Maybe we get some lows. Cheap Zen to burn for DBZen to start bringing the ETH back in, because that's what brings in the ETH. Cheap Zen brings in ETH into DBZen, which then creates price appreciation for DXN. So that's what's missing from the formula. There's no ETH coming into the pool, so nobody cares. All right, and I already talked about this shit, but I'm just summarizing everything from this chat today. But yeah, you need players to bring in ETH to make the pool worth playing, and those players won't enter until like after the fact. Once they see like, wow, there's like 20 ETH in the pool, or wow, there's 50 ETH in the pool. Wow, there's 50 ETH in the pool. Wow, there's 50 ETH in the pool. All right, I'm gonna play. You get me? So that's kind of the DBZen thing. It's like a lottery, and some people won't play until the lottery is high. I have no clue what that gambling psychology is, but for some reason it already has that. But there are some smart players still sniping, still dollar cost averaging, and trying their best to acquire as much DXN as possible while burning their Zen. Hopefully these players didn't have to buy $16 worth of Zen and they minted it, which means they only spent 62 bucks on the lottery. That's the idea here. Hopefully the player did not buy the Zen. And again, that's why DXN and Phoenix, these are all 2024 products for later on when everybody has their Zen. Unfair Crypto Foundation. This guy's got a lot to tweet today. Hey bro, where can we find out how many XN I can get for xeNFTs? Oh, what do you mean how much Zen you can get for NFTs? You want to get your Zenmon hooked up, because the Zenmon UI will show you your xeNFTs. I don't have any on Phantom. We'll go to Avalanche. But if you get a Zenmon account, you can then hook up your wallet. Well, not hook your wallet up, but you can import your wallet. And when you import your wallet, you'll be able to see how much future Zen is inside of this NFT. How much is inside? Because it's just using a basic formula based on like the day, right? It's a very basic thing. It just uses how much one wallet has created, and it times it by how many VMUs. So like this one I think has 38 VMUs. So then it's creating my ETH reward based on how much one VMU gets times 38. Now, yeah, I wish the team displayed this better, but I use Zenmon to see it. So you'll see here, like, I can see all my future Zen, like how much Zen is actually already cooked inside of the XeNFT versus how much Zen I could get if I finish the claim. That's Phoenix right there for you, that future payout. Everybody loves some future payout. But yeah, I see 2024, we got billions cooking over there. Billies. And that's what I'm saying, like what I'm glad that I kept minting on this chain, because now I've got billions of Zen coming in, and now others will have to come. And if they don't believe in Zen, then I am the ultimate fucking player. And that's the game strategy to keep the Zenian mining. Hopefully ETH becomes deflationary really fast so that they don't run away with the numbers. And if they don't run away with the numbers, is what I'm thinking. If Ethereum doesn't run away with the numbers, the 20% might be able to rack in quite a bit of XN. And that's just a game I'm going to be playing. I'm going to still be playing the ETH game. Don't get me wrong, because that's the world game. Everybody's in the ETH pool. But not everybody is in these subchains based on market cap. Fud McFudster. We love the Fudders, man. Let's see if I can snag some VPMX today. Yeah, you can actually get it from coin. You can do a Cash App to Lightning. Oh, I didn't shill it. But if you go to the Telegram, I'll save it for the end. For those that are still with us. Did it go through? Oh, I didn't. Let's go through it. So feel free to join the Zen World Telegram. What we've done is our Bitcoin portal is popping right now. But if you scroll up just a little bit, um, yeah, the narrative right now is we're thinking about cloud mining, how people are starting to mine Bitcoins again, and cloud mining has become a thing. People are getting scammed. So there is going to be a new narrative about all this other shit that goes in with the Bitcoin network, making more fear, making people who don't understand that BRC20s exist, that Vamp exists, making them scared, turning off their miners, the regular Bitcoin narrative. So we're looking at that shit. But where is it at? I thought I put it in here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we did. But yeah, somewhere in here is alpha about how to buy Bitcoins. Why is this not here? I guess you can hit search and then search my name. Crypto bruh. There we go. Yeah, so you can search my name and it'll pop up. But this is a compatibility list that I dropped in the Zen World Telegram so that you can see where you can buy Bitcoin on a Lightning network and be able to send it directly to a Unistat wallet. So you will need to make sure you are in a compatibility method. If not, you'll be sending your Bitcoins to a black hole, which is no fun, right? That's why I had to step into it very slowly to make sure I'm not playing myself. But yeah, if you check this website out, you can see Cash App is actually one of the best portals that supports it across the board. If you're looking for a way in, Cash App is definitely a really cool one. Robinhood too. I don't think they've added that here though. Robinhood too, but I know a lot of people have access to Cash App directly on their phone or connected to their bank account. So you could use Cash App to go and get busy with Bitcoins like that. Boom. It's actually the lowest barrier of entry because now you have Cash App to shill Zen. Damn, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But yeah, y'all. I'm finna sign out. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. It's still DBZen Mondays. Damn, I gotta let my computer catch up. Hold up. Maybe I got too much light up. Too much shit going on in the background. Turn it down. Let me turn this down. Alright. But yeah, man, we signing out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, you subscribe. You can join the Telegram. Keep it respectful. It's an open dialogue, open source like code. But if you're talking weird, we're changing the narrative. You could challenge it. But if you're trying to force the narrative, you will get slaughtered. And yeah, we're cooking as much as we can. I'll be back tomorrow with kindness up in the morning, chatting. I'll probably be standing though, high energy all day on the kindness show. Because we break it down over here, bruh. But we'll be back on the bruh channel Wednesday, 9 a.m., 9:15, 9:30. Just keep that window of opportunity open because I'm going to slide up and pop up. And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and share this out, man. Zen to the moon. Feel me? Feel me? Hey, hey. Peace.